Zippity-doo-dah, folks. uh, that was kind of stupid, wasn't it? I had someone that watched my video, my cousin, Lonnie, told me I needed a catchphrase. And I had no earthly idea. So I just went with something. Maybe I'll just find something stupid to say in the beginning of every video and end it with something worth thinking about. At least that's my hope here. Anyway, folks, welcome to The Patriot, 24/7, 365. I had a thought. And because of that thought, I decided I was going to do this video. I pose a question. How many of you out there feel like something big is coming? I get a very strong feeling that our country is either at a crossroads or we're almost at a crossroads. And it has a feeling like it's not just about the country, but about us all individually, our lives, our communities. It feels like something very important is happening, and I think that's why I have such a drive to get, my messages out there. This isn't really a political one today. More of a, I don't know, some food for thought, I guess. I want to kind of go over a couple of things, see maybe what y'all think. Because I think there's a lot of people out there that have this same feeling. Those of us that are watching what's going on, especially when it comes to politics, obviously, because with that, what goes on in Washington affects the rest of this country, and we know this. But it's also comes down to the everyday Joe. Those that are, like you and I, who are the ones that keep this country running. Well, obviously me not right now. I screwed myself up. Unfortunately, I can't work right now, but I still try to do my part. Let's just put it that way. But we have a lot of hard-working folks out there that I think these politicians have forgotten about. And here I just said I wasn't going to get political with this, but maybe it's going to be a little more political than I thought. I'm kind of winging it here, folks. When I get a thought in my head, I just kind of go with it, and it leads me where it leads me. Sometimes it might lead me in circles. I don't know how many times my wife has gotten upset with me because I'll jump from one subject to the other. So if that happens, folks, just bear with me. Most of the time, I come back around to what my point was supposed to be. And sometimes I just forget what the hell my point was to begin with. So just kind of bear with me here. No, but with what's going on in Washington, obviously, with what they do trickles down to us. And I think it's something that people forget about. I think it's something that they don't want to think about so much because it's tough. It's if we you don't want to worry about every single thing that's going on. That's why we elect these politicians. It's their job to make these decisions for us. Unfortunately, though, I think we have some issues on both sides. I think both parties have lost their way to a degree. There's so much division. And it comes down, and it's more than just politics, though. Politics has just been what's fired it up. Racism in this country. it makes me sad. It really does. It makes me sad to see people at each other's throats over skin color. I mean, really, do we not have more things to worry about than what color our neighbor is? You know, or what color the neighborhood is down the road. Whether it's black, white, Hispanic, Asian, I don't care. Come on, folks. We got to get off this shit. And excuse the language, but you know what? Sometimes, you know, harsh words are necessary. And I know I will get some haters. I understand it. There's not a lot of people, I think, well, no, let me put it differently. There is a lot of people, I think, that are looking for explanation, or looking for someone to point them in the right direction. Now, I'm not saying I'm that someone. All I'm saying is I'm throwing something out there, and I want you to chew on it. You know, think about it. You know, don't just pass it off. It's worth thinking about, because we are all Americans in this country. We all bleed red, and that means something. We're all here in one purpose. I don't know, it's just very baffling to me why someone can look at another human being and hate them because of the color of their skin. I'll tell you a little story here. This happened back in, oh God, what was it? 93, I think. No, it had been later than that. Probably, I'd say 95. Probably somewhere right in there. I was driving down the road one day, and, you know, you hear about, you know, different things, you know, about the Klan and stuff like that. But I just thought that stuff was more myth today, you know, then, you know, than what it is. I mean, yes, it's nowhere near what it was. I mean, even back then, you know, it had lost a lot of its, you know, its strength, its luster. I think more people were waking up to the fact that hate for hate's sake does no one any good. But there are still, unfortunately, those people. We just have to do the best we can to knock them back, put them back in a corner, and keep them there, and let them understand, if you step out of line, you're getting knocked the hell out. I'm not going to put up with it. Not my home, not my neighborhood, and I don't want it in my country. And I think more people need to take that stand. And I don't care who's bringing the hate, on what side it's coming from, and what color you are that's bringing it. If you want to bring hate, you will be shut down. You need to be shut down, period. But anyway, get back to my story. I was driving down backcountry road, and I just happened to look over, and I saw a group of, you know, four-wheel drive trucks, a couple of cars. You know, I thought maybe they were mudding. And all of a sudden I caught a glimpse of something else. But, you know, I was like, no, I couldn't have saw what I just saw. So I turned around and I went back. And I'll be damned if I didn't. I saw a Klan meeting. And I'm looking at this and I'm going, you gotta be freaking crazy. Are you, really? Today's, you know, and this was back in, you know, 95, 94, 95, somewhere right in there. And I'm thinking, are you kidding me? Why do you think you need this? Why are you so scared of another person that you think you need to band together in a group and, I don't know, burn a freaking cross or start a big bonfire and chant, you know, white power? Who gives a shit? White power is nothing. Black power is nothing. It's power together. That's what matters. And this, I feel very strongly for this. This black and white thing, this doesn't work. And I want to see it changed. We need to change it. We cannot allow the hate to keep going forward in this country. It's tearing us apart, folks, and it's not helping anything. All it does is divide this country more and more, and it allows our enemies from outside to look at us as weak, and we cannot allow that to happen. I got a little more serious than what I had planned on, but I'm very serious about this subject. My son's godfather, my best friend, my brother from another mother, is black. He's the best man I've ever met. He helped me through some of the hardest times that I was in, and I helped him. You know, he lives in New York, upstate New York. Brock. We had some crazy times, let me tell you. And I miss the man, miss him very much. He is and always will be my brother. Now I can tell you some stories I don't think he wants you to know about, though. So we won't go there. Oh, God. But anyway, the reason I bring him up is because when I was moving in, you know, we lived in Elmira, New York, a small town, you know, well, small city, really. I mean, for the cities anyway, especially in New York. It's smaller than Syracuse, much smaller than Syracuse. But anyway, you know, Elmira, New York, you know, we're known for the penitentiary, which is sad, but that's what most people know about Elmira is the penitentiary. But anyway, I was moving into this half a house. You know, I had 2 other apartments in it, and my buddy Brock and his wife Sabrina and their kids lived next door. And as we were moving in, it must have been a Sunday because Brock and his family got home. And he was walking up his sidewalk with his family. And my cousin, not my cousin Lonnie, not the one I was just talking about, different cousin, I won't name him, looks over and he sees Brock. And he bends over to me and he whispers, "Chip, you got black people living next to you." And I looked at him and I said, "So? What the hell difference does it make?" And I looked at him and said, "Did we grow up in the same family? Did you have the same grandmother I did? Boy, what is wrong with you?" I said, "Who cares if there's a black person living next to me?" What did he do? He walked up his sidewalk and went into his front door. But you know what? It's a symptom. And it's not just from the white community. It's in the black community. It's in the Hispanic community. It's in probably, I wouldn't be surprised if it's in the Asian community. I don't know. I don't really know too many Asians. I've met a few. They all seem like good people to me. But I just think this is a very serious subject we need to take some real deep thought into. And you know what? You know, you see all these, you know, white guilt people out there that say, "Oh, I got black friends." I don't care if you got black friends. Have you sat down to Thanksgiving dinner with that black friend? Has that black friend sat down to dinner with your family? Then they're not a fan. They're not a friend. They're just someone you work with. They're someone you met on the street. There's somebody maybe you party with. But a real friend is someone that you bring to dinner, that you introduce to your family, that you trust your kids around. That's a friend. And until you have a friend like that, I don't care if it's black, white, Hispanic, Asian, I'll go on and on and on about this. They're not really friends. Until you let them into your life, until they know more about you, they're not friends. Well, that is my thought for today, folks. And I hope that you chew on it. I am coming up on my 15 minutes, so I've got to go ahead and cut this short. I can go on forever. Believe me, I talk like no tomorrow. Believe it. But, yeah, I just want to say thank you for those that have watched my video, my first video, and I hope that I get more. And all of you that watch this, if you like what you see, just go ahead and share it and help me get some subscribers. All right, y'all. You have a good day, and you will see me again. Adios.